In a surprising twist, former President Donald Trump embraces Bitcoin, calling it a tipping point. As Bitcoin soars over $70,000, Trump acknowledges the significance of ETF inflows, signaling a new era. Speculation grows around Ethereum and XRP, adding intrigue to this unexpected chapter in a crypto narrative. Stay tuned for more twists in the crypto saga. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's start. So we're starting off with Bitcoin halving target update 6. Again, having fun with numbers. If the run continues, we hit 105,000 by halving. Don't shoot the messenger. So Bitcoin distance from my halving target. Halving target 99,000, price now 72,000. Growth required 36%. 2024 year-to-date growth from bottom 84%, 70 days. Growth per day 120%. Days to halving 37 days, giving year-to-date rate 44%, price at halving $105,000 if everything plays well. Next up, Bitcoin is up 800% since Bill Gates said he would short Bitcoin if he could. In 2018, May 7th, Bill Gates said I would short Bitcoin if I could, as it's basically just 800% after that, and he would have lost all the money he would have shorted. Next up, breaking news, Biden expects the Bitcoin mining industry to 10x in the United States over the next decade. This would imply $6 million price target for Bitcoin, and even more bullish than the wash trading line item. American dynamism and energy abundance will make this possible. Just in, one act drops Bitcoin ETF fees to 0 until March 2025. I guess until the end of the March 2025. That's what they mean. In 1 hour since Retirement Right posted this, he has tweeted or retweeted about Bitcoin 14 times. As he said, I don't give a shit about Bitcoin, never, I don't care about it or its price, stop tweeting about Bitcoin nonsense. And basically he retweeted 14 times or tweeted about it. Historically, when Bitcoin closes a weekly candle above the P cycle upper band, 350-day moving average 2 times, it marks the beginning of the mania phase in crypto. So this phase lasts on average 280 days, as furthermore the P cycle indicator has been remarkably accurate at signaling both tops and bottoms of the market. Therefore, any signal of the P cycle top should be considered by any trader investor as the warning sign, and they should act both defensively and accordingly at this point. A weekly close above the upper band would signal to me the beginning of the mania phase. However, be cautious of this signal top. Next up, from a Chinese investor perspective, this Bitcoin bull market is unprecedented, delivering some alpha here, and here we could see how it looks like on the actual chart and on the Chinese index chart as well. Next up, what do we have here? This is the easiest bull market I have ever experienced. This is my fourth one. We all know the main narrative that will skyrocket the most, AI. Many of us were buying Bitcoin under 20,000 and we are just laughing right now. During the last bull market when Bitcoin was in 60,000s, I had 10 plus people who I rarely talk to sending me messages daily. Recently I get maybe 2 a day. This tells me when we have much further to go before we top. Also, what do we have here? My friend who first introduced me to the crypto back in 2017, a very smart guy, majority of his portfolio is Bitcoin, but always had a soft spot for Ethereum. He's rotating out of Ethereum. Believe we are now in a new cycle where alts will not necessarily follow Bitcoin like we saw in 2023. Like inscriptions, Bitcoin will take market share. Stablecoins alone, we have $135,000 in exchanges, $135 billion in exchanges, and wait until we go full risk on. Plus, we all know Bitcoin will take a percentage share of all TradeFi assets, but it's going to vacuum up the crypto market. 50% market cap dominance is a farce. Also, Bitcoin has just bumped silver to become the 8th most valuable asset in the world, all else held equal. At $105,000 per Bitcoin, it jumps Saudi Aramco, and at $137,000, it enters the top 3. And at $153,000 per Bitcoin, becomes the 2nd most valuable asset in the world. Also, Bitcoin is already in a 2nd phase of the bull run right now. The bidding will continue till all the shorts go broke. Shorts starting to build up again at 73,000. We will see more squeezes this week. TikTok, Bitcoin, here we go. So Trump suddenly flips on Bitcoin is tipping point. Power's price to fresh all-time high over $70,000 amidst the Ethereum and XRP ETF speculation. Bitcoin has rocketed over 70,000 per Bitcoin, climbing towards the fresh all-time highs as Wall Street quietly eyes a $90 trillion earthquake. So, the Bitcoin price has rocketed 350% since crashing to recent lows of $15,000 in a late 2022, with traders setting a massive new Bitcoin price target in recent weeks that could hit sooner than you think. So now, as China and Russia reveals they're abandoning the US dollar for a Bitcoin-inspired alternative, a Silicon Valley venture capital investor has declared Bitcoin is at a tipping point and could be about to open the Ethereum, XRP, and crypto exchange traded fund ETF floodgates. Next up, we are going to get the tipping point where everybody really talks about this. Chamath Palihapitiya, a venture capitalist, former Facebook, now Meta executive and early Bitcoin investor who claims to have first bought Bitcoin in 2010, said on All In podcast alongside fellow investor Jason Calacanis, David Sachs, and David Friedberg. I still don't think we're there yet, and I think we're just at the beginning, but when you see the inflows into these ETFs, it is a very big deal because it just allows every mom and pop individual to buy some to the extent that they want to own or they want to speculate on it, whatever it is. So, former US President and Republican frontrunner in this year race for the White House, Donald Trump, has suddenly changed his tune on Bitcoin, calling it an additional form of currency in an appearance on CNBC. There has been a lot of use of that, and I'm not sure that I would want to take it away at this point, Trump said in 2019 when the Bitcoin price was under the $10,000 per Bitcoin, and Trump said he wasn't a fan of the Bitcoin, then in 2021 called Bitcoin a scam that threatened the US dollar. Over the last couple of years, Trump has embraced Ethereum via his non-fungible tokens digital trading card collection, while rival turned supporter Vivek Ramaswamy has been credited with convincing Trump he should oppose the digital dollar, also known as a central bank digital currency (CBDC). The Bitcoin price has rocketed to a fresh peak of 71,500 per Bitcoin this morning, raising hopes a huge new Bitcoin price target could be reached sooner than thought. After breaching its all-time high, we now expect Bitcoin to trade at even higher numbers in the run-up to the halving event in April. As Ed Hindis says, chief investment officer at Tier Capital, said it in a mailed comment. Provided US spot Bitcoin ETFs flows remain strong, 100,000 for Bitcoin in 2024 is not out of reach. As last week, Alex Edelman, the chief executive of Bitcoin rewards app Lolly, said he thought it's possible the Bitcoin price hits 100,000 around the upcoming Bitcoin supply cut known as the halving event. And following the halving, increased scarcity coupled with a strong demand from retail and institutional investors will likely push Bitcoin's price even higher, Adoman said. Based on historical trends following the halving, Bitcoin price could top 150,000 in the next year. So the fleet of new spot Bitcoin ETFs have taken Wall Street by storm over the last 2 months, with BlackRock's IB becoming the fastest ETF to hit at $10 billion in asset under the management this week. So that's kind of all the information we got on today's video, and if you are interested in more, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.